Piet Mondrian. Lozenge with 4 lines and grey. Painted in 1926, this artwork is currently housed in the Museum of Modern Art, New York. In this painting, Mondrian continues to explore his neoplastic style, also known as the style. It is an abstract painting that exemplifies Mondrian's mature style, characterized by the use of geometric shapes, a limited color palette, and a grid structure. The artwork belongs to the category of lozenge painting, a term derived from its distinctive diamond-shaped format, achieved by rotating the canvas at a 45-degree incline. The artist explains that this rotation preserves the intended balance of the grid, while the 45-degree tilt facilitates the creation of longer lines. In this specific piece, the lines seemingly extend beyond the canvas boundaries, as they intersect with the diagonals at various points. The format pushes the viewer's eye outward, toward the corners, making the composition feel expansive and open despite its minimalism. The painting is dominated by a large white lozenge that is positioned diagonally on the canvas and is set against a white background. Within the lozenge, there are 4 black vertical lines, evenly spaced, and 4 horizontal lines, creating a grid-like structure. Crucially, these lines do not connect, a deliberate break from the typical de-style grid. This non-closure gives the piece a sense of incompleteness or openness, inviting the viewer to imagine the lines continuing beyond the frame. The use of colors is reduced to black, white and gray, and instead, the emphasis is on the relationship between the lines, shapes, and the overall composition. A single gray rectangle appears in one quadrant. It does not dominate the composition but acts as a subtle counterweight, anchoring the otherwise monochrome image. It's a rare example of Mondrian introducing gray, a middle tone that mediates between black and white, perhaps suggesting balance or transition. The gray introduces ambiguity between black and white, suggesting a unity beyond opposites. The painting appears empty but is full of intention. It asks us to look deeply into almost nothing. The spacing and isolation of the lines creates a musical effect, a visual rhythm that resonates without melody. The absence of color here becomes meaningful. Whereas other works might express dynamic interplay through red, blue, and yellow, this painting suggests a spiritual calm, a visual meditation. Although the composition relies on only 4 lines of different thicknesses, is carefully balanced, with a sense of harmony achieved through the precise placement of lines and shapes. Mondrian's use of the grid is intended to convey a sense of order and structure. This painting is part of Mondrian's ongoing exploration of abstraction and his progression toward an increasingly simplified and geometric style. His work during this period laid the foundation for what would later be known as abstract art.